Hello everyone, I hope you can hear me today. Hello and welcome to our call for the leadership in the USA to give you the information about what we're going to do. Hello. Hi guys. Yes, hello. Wonderful. So, where are my peeps? Jeff is there, I can see him. Healy, hello. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, wonderful. So we start. Want to welcome you now from the headquarters in Germany from Healy World. I hope you all doing fine. The most of you already had contact with our product, and I hope you are delighted by how it works and what it does for the people out there. And now I want to discuss with you some topics, what we're going to do with the USA launch, how we're going to roll out the US market. And first of all, I want to give you some history about Healy, that you have a clear understanding where we come from, what we do. As you probably know, we are a company, including the sister company Time Wafer, that exists already since 14 years on the market. So the technology and how our product works is not new to the world. So we had with Time Wafer the experience with 14 years in 40 countries with more than 2,500 doctors, therapists and clinics using big Time Wafer devices to treat patients with frequency therapy. So based on that knowledge between a doctor-patient relationship, the product Healy was developed to send out the standardized programs of frequency, in total 144,000 frequencies that could be sent on a standardized program for a household without knowledge about frequency by pushing a button on an app. That was Healy when it was founded and developed 4 years ago. So the Healy already exists since 4 years in the first version. Now we already have the fourth version of the Healy. When I came into that picture and took Healy into network marketing, that is nearly 1 year ago. On the 19th of January 2019, we started, after 6 weeks of preparation time, we started an international network marketing company, Healy. So Healy is only available and existing in network marketing. And I give you, after nearly 1 year now, operating with Healy, I give you a little bit of an overview what happened. In this first year, we opened up 42 countries for the world for Healy. So network marketing is now with Healy existing legally and compliant in 42 countries. That includes Europe, that includes Southeast Asia, that includes Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and that includes some countries from the European Union, like Norway, like Slovenia, Slovakia, that are included in the Union but not financially in the Union. So 42 countries now are open for business legally with Healy World. So if you want to do business, 42 countries are already open. We have more than 16 affiliate companies in different countries where we launched Healy with an own company in that country, with own material, with own language material. So when you go to our back office and you see the languages that we already have, we have 22 languages right now that we are operating on. So all our material is not only existing in German and English language, we also have potential other language like Japanese, Slovakian, Norwegian. We have a couple of languages already there where the material can be used and where, of course, all the material and the business can be done already. We have right now 22,000 active members in the system. 22,000 1,000 members were built up in the first year that already bought at least one Healy. So the Healy story is already a big success after the first year, with 42 countries opened, with more than 20,000 active users in the Healy system and constantly growing. We are right now one of the biggest successful startup companies in this industry after 1 year. So we are doing right now already a sales volume per month that the most companies have after 4 to 5 years. What does it mean? That means that wonderful on the one side is that we are loved by so many people. 96% of our customers are ready to recommend the product because it works for them. 96%. I never had in my 26 years in network marketing a product with a recommendation rate of 96%. And I think you didn't either, right? So probably you don't know me, Dirc Zahlmann, CEO of the company and shareholder of this company. 26 years in this industry, built up when I was 17, did build up more than 20,000 people in one network marketing company, became income millionaire when I was 18, went on to corporate roles, was VP of training, VP of marketing, VP of sales for billion-dollar companies in the States, was living 3 years in Russia, and the last 13 years I was concentrating on building up the biggest consulting company for sales and marketing worldwide with 6 offices. Have a lot of experience in building up companies, startup companies, bring companies to international markets. And as you can see, I used my knowledge and network to bring Healy within 1 year into 42 countries. So I know what I'm doing, and I hope you understand when I bring you some decisions that it's for all of us the best. Now, after 1 year, we have an infrastructure for Healy, and don't forget, it's a tech product. So when I'm talking about Healy, I'm talking about a medical class 2A device in Europe. I'm talking about a medical class certified product in 6 Southeast Asian countries. I'm talking about a medical class product where we need a data security with a medical cloud. So we have a high safety and secured medical cloud that produces and reflects our data and keeps our data safe, especially from our clients. That is including every 3 months audit by European authorities. Right now we have an audit like that. Every of this audit costs me $1 to $1.5 million every 3 months. So that you know that and how we handle and how secure we handle data, that is very important for us. So this medical cloud that we have that is running all the data is very, very secure and has as only product in the world a medical class certification in Europe. So we are the only company that has a medical class certification on our cloud system, so that you know how secure and how important the data and data security is for us. So we handle a technical product. We handle a product that 96% of the users love and would like to recommend. And for us, it's more important how we can roll out one of the most successful markets in network marketing worldwide, which is the USA. Last time when I was in Miami, I announced the date for the launch, which was the 1st of February 2020. In between, for you, but keep it secretly, just for letting you know, we have on the technology and on the device itself, we have an FDA clearance, so that you know that we are one of, not the most network marketing companies have an FDA clearance on their device. So let me say that way. But we have 2 obstacles that we need to overcome still, which is one, how do we send from the device a standardized frequency programs to the body. Therefore, we need a bracelet system. These bracelets that we use were not FDA compliant so far. They were under prescription. So we needed a new FDA cleared bracelet system that we can use, We are on that topic, but that's not there yet. So we are on the topic that we can manufacture and produce it within the next couple of weeks. The next thing is that the infrastructure of our company had to grow very fast. We are more than 120 employees right now within the first year, but the infrastructure has to take care of 42 countries. And in my perspective, the USA and 2 other Asian markets are high maintenance when it comes to customer service and high maintenance when it comes to customer experience. And right now, I'm not at the level where I want to be with customer service and customer experience. What we do is we invested more than 5 million euros, which is $6.5 million, into a unified system where all our product issues, where all our customer service issues, where all our handling issues are combined in one system. That's going to be launched in April this year. Therefore, I said, to have it perfectly right, I want to postpone the start of one of my biggest markets, the USA. I want to postpone it to the point where all the systems are up and running, the infrastructure is great, customer service is great, and customer experience is great. And that's going to be the 2nd of April 2020. That's going to be the definite launch date for the United States as Healy World. I hope you are fine with that. To implement that and to let you see that we are working constantly overnight on the issues that we have to overcome the obstacles, we already hired a big compliance agency, which is very important for America. That is a team by 15 people overlooking all the compliance statement, the claims that we have that are FDA regulated, including the combination with our Washington law firm, which is an expert law firm for claims and medical class certification in America. And of course, one of the best MLM law firms in the United States with my friend Kevin Thompson together. They overlooking all the claims, all the experience for that upcoming start. We are right now also including a complete customer service experience in the first and second level. We implement that right now with a team by minimum 15 people for the United States, where you will have, and your people will have a wonderful customer service experience that the people, when they have issues, there is there a helpline, there will be a live chat system, there will be a back office help system, an FAQ system that we build up with our database right now, that people have a wonderful experience with that. We also hired a general manager for the United States, which is very experienced in the market, which is very experienced in being a general manager. This person is on the call, and I want him also to address some words to you, especially for the announcement that I did, the start for the USA. So Rick Flashman will be the general manager for the United States. And I want him now to say some words for the launch in the USA, if possible.
Well, thank you very much, Dirk. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm really honored, grateful, and humbled that Dirk has entrusted me with this new role. I've done it before, and I'm glad Dirk gave you a little bit of his background, because for many of us, he's kind of showing up out of the blue maybe, but he's got quite a pedigree in the industry. He really knows what he's doing and how to lead a company. And I'm excited to be working with him as the general manager for the market. I'm also very excited to be working with Jeff Mack, who I've worked with now for about a month. And he's super competent, on top of everything, accountable, responsive, communicative. So we're just going to keep building the team with these hot shots, and we got to make sure that this big market that we're involved in here, we got to make sure we do it right. You guys all know the deal. We have one chance to be awesome. And on that last note about Dirk, I really commend you, Dirk, for making this decision. I know it's probably very difficult. You're probably getting lit up constantly about opening the market, and it took a very strong move of leadership to make the decision to wait until it was right for 8 weeks. So I'm behind you all the way. I'm frantically, the reason I didn't have my video on is because I was frantically packing to get out of a hotel while I was listening. And afterwards, I'll have to finish packing and get out of here in the next 45 minutes. But I just want to say that we had a really great call yesterday. We're getting extremely clear on all the tasks that need to be taken care of before we open the doors. And we're going to be digging into that all this week and next week, and then really probably bring on some more people and make sure everything's perfect and in great shape for you guys to get going on April 2nd. I'll just finish. I'll keep my part very short, but I just want to say that I have not ever been involved in a network marketing company where I was in such a high state of belief on the product. And it was so funny. It was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after I had it that I didn't even know until then that the product would scan you and tell you what to do. I was just looking for things to do. And it was funny because when Dirc and I decided we were going to move forward, I did a scan, and the first thing that came up was the job page. There's an actual page of jobs in there. That thing really is working and knows what it's doing. And I'm completely blown away. And we're going to rock the world with this product. And I can't wait to develop some outrageous goals for our market and just really show up big. So thanks again, Dirc, and thanks to the entire Healy team, Time Waver. I'm grateful and honored to be part of it. I'm going to shut my video off and get back to packing. See you guys.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you that you make your time available for this call. Very important to me. Before I come to Jeff is a very important person for me, especially for the market, especially. I want to, when I'm with leaders now in contact, as I said, I'm doing it since 26 years, and I had a lot of leadership. I had more than 2.5 million people on my seminars already in 26 years, so I've built up a lot of income millionaires. I never had that situation before, that so many top leaders join one company. I can name you some. We have 65 people, top leaders, $1 million earners out of this industry already joining Healy before we made an announcement for the US. So when it comes to the US, a lot of more of these people will join and come to us. Some of the top leaders here in this call already had meetings, calls with top leaders, and they are all excited about what's coming. We are a new category, guys. We are a category creator. There's no other company that can copy us. This product, with this success, with this story, with this testimonial that we have, no other company has it. And if someone would like to copy us, we are 10 years ahead of knowledge. No one can do that. So we are 10 years a category creator, and we have that chance now to take it and bring it to the next level. Our goal with this, we have 3 shareholders. Our goal is within the next 5 years, do 1 billion in sales. 100 million households should have a Healy. This is our biggest approach. And for you to let you know, all of our 3 shareholders, I'm the CEO of this part, but as well as shareholder, all of us 3, we are not doing it to squeeze out the money out of this company. I can tell you, every one of the 3, we have enough money. We don't do that for money anymore. We do that for change people's lives. For me, I want to change people's lives since I'm 17, since I made my decision to go all into network marketing. My other shareholder partner, Markus Schmieke, the founder of the product, he was 12 years a monk in India. He's not there to make money. He wants to have a holistic approach for the people, the next step of technology that people can use. The third shareholder is a billionaire out of Austria. He doesn't do it for money at all anymore. We just came together with our knowledge, expert knowledge that we have, a finance guy, a product guy, and a sales guy. And we put together all our knowledge to build up the biggest network out of this industry. And we are on the way and have proven in the first year that we can do that. So it will be the big category creator in our industry, and it will be a massive, big startup explosion for network marketing. That's what we see all around the world. When you see in all around the world leaders, they are ready to join, they are ready to move with Healy because they know this is after all that years in network marketing. Over the couple of last years we had in network marketing, look what we had. Where was the new product? We only had coins that only live for 1 year. We then had some nice products here and there, but they were not unique. Now a new category creator comes to that game, and this is Healy. So everyone knows that Healy will make it, will blow up this industry. And these pioneers are you now for the States. You are the ones who can turn this market into gold. And I can tell you, you have the ability to do that, and you are at the right point at the right time. And to say that, after 1 year, our best 10 people earn more than 80,000 euros, which is $95,000 per month already. Our 10 best people, not one, 10 best people. So can you imagine what happens when you do 10 months in network marketing in the States with that product? Can you imagine what your income will be? I mean, we're talking about income, but we're also talking about changing people's lives. We're talking about how happy people are when they use our product. And this is not a story by me. Every CEO tells you this is the best product, this is the best product. But listen to the people and the testimonials that are out there from the people who really say without that product, I wouldn't have a better lifestyle right now. So this is the most important thing why we are doing that. And one more thing before I hand over to Jeff is one thing that is important for me. I want to work not only with top leaders by doing money. Of course, every company, everyone wants to do money. We want to have cash flow, everything like that. But for me, the most important thing is what you will see when I bring all the top leaders to the launch date of the United States. And this is the family. When you were in Miami, you already saw our family approach. We are there to build up a new culture, also with our leadership. I don't want to have leadership that is only there for money. We don't want that. Then we don't want the sales. We have right now for the United States an approved amount of Healys that we already sold. I have more than 1 million in sales waiting with credit cards that want to swipe the credit card for the United States. And I still postponed it to April. I don't want to have the sales by, only to have sales. I don't want that. We want to make it right or we don't do it. The same is with our leadership. When we don't have a right leadership, I don't want to do it. We want to have the family, the right approach of leadership, an ethical approach of leadership. I want to have a new network marketing 2.0. I don't want to do the same thing again and again. I want to have a new culture, a new family that fits to Healy. And therefore, that you already heard that. When we do Healy meetings, official events, one part of our mission is changing the world. That means we are minimum vegetarian, if not vegan, so that you already heard about that. So when you come to company events, don't wonder about, hey, what the vegetarian food on the table. It will be always vegetarian because we change people's lives. The second thing is when we give out cars, it's going to be electric cars. Our next big promotion are 5 Porsche Taycan, which is a fully electric Porsche. Okay, we do electric, but we love luxury, so it's going to be a Porsche. So either way, we do network marketing and changing the world in all aspects, okay? So wonderful. Now it's time for Jeff. Jeff Mack is one of a long experienced consultant in this industry. He has one of the biggest consulting groups in the United States when it comes to network marketing. He is a good friend of mine. He's very important for me personally in this market to launch the market correct and right. Therefore, I try to always get the best experts on the ground to manage the things that need to be done for the market. So wonderful to have you on board as a consultant, Jeff, for the next couple of months, how long it ever takes. And I now want to give you the words to tell something about yourself and what we announced now for April.
Great. Thank you, Dirk. And thanks for everyone for your time. For those of you that don't know me, I've been in this industry for 30 years. For the first 20 years, I was in the field. I was a top leader for 3 different companies in that period. Then I took the challenge of starting my own company, which was a great learning experience. Sold that back to my investor group, and since 2014 started a company called Global Growth Consultants, my consulting firm. We have offices here, offices in Tokyo, and do business all over the world. One of the things I want to share with you that has been just a pleasure to work with Healy is the fact that their intent, as Dirk mentioned about, the company's, interest in veganism and how, it's about making the world a greener place and a better place in everyone. And that is really to their core. It's very consistent across the board. And the intent of the shareholders and the management team is to not just have a great company, but to have a great family and to provide the best opportunity, but the best example for everyone around. If you look at the evolution of network marketing in the United States, for example, you see things like, companies, the FTC cracking down on companies that are front-loading products, that are doing, things maybe unethically, and the industry is going through a shift. Well, in being on the calls with the attorneys and with the management, the Healy opportunity, I believe, represents the next level of what network marketing is going to be in the US and globally. It's completely customer focused, and we have a product that, regardless of age, regardless of nationality, regardless of anything, really helps people from their very core change the energy within their body, which then can change their mind, which then, as we all know, can change the world. And so it's a great, worthy cause. I'm excited about the potential. I believe you're looking at one of, if not the next billion-dollar company in our industry. There's a lot of work to do. A lot of that work has to be done, by corporate, but also a lot of that work is to be done by you to go out and share the good news and to do it in a way where we have, the best of everything, not just the product and not just the company, but the culture itself. And so that's something that I'm sure we'll all work together on, and I'm excited about that. Lastly, I just want to share this. The decision to move the opening to April was not an easy one. But for me, when Dirk called me and told me, my answer to him was, well, I'm not sure if you expect me to be upset or not, but this is the best news I've heard, because I know that with a product like Healy and a company like Healy, and with the great leadership that we have here, anything less than 100% spot on, top-notch service just doesn't meet the mark. And so that the decision was, we have the best of everything coming, but we don't want to, we'll, like the old commercial said, we'll sell no wine before it's time. We will not open this company before it's time here in the USA. And so personally, I want to thank Dirk and the management team. I want to thank all of you for your patience, and I can tell you this will definitely be worth it. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Dirk. Thanks for letting me be part of it.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everyone. So, a couple of words before we can end up this call. I think you see how hard and intense we work to make this a big thing, but also a thing that really can change the world. Healy is well known all over the world already. We are featured in so many network marketing magazines and direct selling magazines. Everyone knows what Healy is right now, and everyone knows what Healy can do in the future. As I said, this is because we have the right belief. I mean, everyone believes in his company, but I can tell you from 1 year or a little bit more than 1 year with this company as a shareholder, this is a game changer. This is really something that all of us are giving all the energy into. And for me, I was retired already. So I was retiring with 40 years. Now I'm 43, coming back after my retirement to do one thing. And one thing right means one thing, changing the world, okay? This is what we all are going for. And you will see that as well when we launch the States. We have a Healy Academy in April being launched, an academy with a continual learning program based on the knowledge of 20 multimillionaires out of this industry. All of them are in Healy. I don't do external trainers that much. So we have 20 people working on academy trainings, online trainings. That is a continual learning program that I launched 5 years ago. So step by step, there will be knowledge for the people out there. We have a high maintenance training, which is called Elements training. There we build up in 12 months income millionaire, from zero to income millionaire within 12 months. That's going to be also launched now and for the States in April. So you will see also with the training program, with the family that we are doing at 2.0 zero network marketing approach. So we will do the next step, including product, including knowledge, including self-development, self-education. Everyone can do it and really become successful with our industry. And of course, we do then a roadshow in the United States. We defined right now 15 cities where we go to. In 8 cities, I will be personally there. So the people can qualify for these cities where I'm going to be there because I'm coming for 200 and more people. So when we have in a city that we will announce 200 and more people participating, then I will be on that meeting. And now it's up to you to define which cities you want to have fully packed and where the people are. Because I can tell you from last weekend, I was one day in Poland and one day in Hungary. And on that 2 days, we made the best sales ever in these countries. So we made more than 250,000 per day in Poland and more than 300,000 per day in Hungary, in that small countries. So when we come together and the most people are in one place, I can tell you every one of them will buy a Healy and will recommend the Healy and go out and do the business, I can promise you. But unfortunately, I have Asia ongoing. I have then States as a launch. I want to concentrate on the States, but I only can concentrate on, people that are really interested in going to the bigger meetings, 200, 250 participants and more. I hope you understand. For the other meetings, there will be top leaders as well. There will be some management people. Rick and Jeff will be there, of course, in every meeting, but I will be going to the bigger events where it makes sense to have the global CEO there and the shareholder there, then to really rock the business with the people that are there. And then we can launch the academy, the product, the watch, everything will be there. They will be amazed, I can tell you. So I see in your faces that you're smiling. That was, for me, then a wonderful call. Give me thumbs up when you're good with that. Oh, wonderful. Then you have to learn one thing when I come over. This is the H sign, the N sign for Healy. So this is the Healy sign. When you go over there, this is our Healy sign that we all do. Perfect. Wonderful, guys. I'm so looking forward to meeting you all on that meetings. I'm so happy that we have a good solution for the United States. But I can tell you, when we come in April, we come with a big, 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 big bam. Yeah. And let's rock it and let's make it happen. Thank you all. Wonderful. It's a pleasure and wonderful working with you. Thank you. Jeff, you want to say something?
Yeah, the last thing I wanted to say, and I forgot to mention this in my comments, is just to make a note about, make a note about Rick Fleischman, our GM for America. I think Rick is a perfect candidate, very professional. The guy's got a great reputation. And I can tell you that he's working night and day to help get everything in line for you. He really, really cares. So I believe you've got a great country manager here as well. And before we ended the call, I wanted to make sure that I shared that as well. So again, thank you, Dirk. Thank you, everyone. Excited about what we're going to create together.
Thank you, guys. And hallelujah. Thank you.